Hey host team, hope you guys are having a great start to your September. As you know, we are going through every single role individually over the next 5 months, and September is greeters. So this video is to explain something that's going to start happening this coming weekend, and this is that we're going to have a scheduled time to open and shut the auditorium doors. So if you're a greeter, specifically if you are a greeter for those inside auditorium doors, this applies to you. So make sure you take a few minutes to watch and ask any questions that you have before the weekend so we can be ready to roll this coming weekend with it. Okay, so first things first, what are we doing? What we are doing is that we're going to start having a scheduled time to open and close the auditorium doors. And that time is that the doors will open 10 minutes before the service starts, and they will close 10 minutes after the service begins. So for example, if you serve at the 10 o'clock, so service starts at 10 o'clock, those doors will open 10 minutes before, so 9:50, and they will close 10 minutes after, which is 10. Just so you know, these signs will be on the doors going into the auditorium starting this weekend, and they'll just help reinforce the leadership that you are bringing to this new system, just to give people a heads up in a visual way of what's going on. Why? What's the why behind this? Why are we doing this? Well, there's a few reasons. First of all, this allows for us to have some consistency every single weekend at every single service. Also, this allows for time in between services for the experience room to be reset for the next service. Everything is prepped, it's ready to go, and it says, and we are waiting on you. We're excited that you're here, and we prepared this just for you. So finally, what this does, and I know for some services there isn't a service beforehand, so maybe there isn't a lot of prep going on, but still what happens by keeping these doors closed until 10 minutes before is it actually creates a lot of great energy in the lobby. It allows more time in the lobby for people to connect with others. And now a couple questions that you might have. Again, a few things that people have already asked, and I want to address these because they're great questions. Okay, what if the doors are still closed, it's not time to open them yet, but somebody wants to get in early? Here's the thing. This doesn't just apply for this, it applies for everything we do. We will always put our people above our process. Our process is that we're changing what time we open and close the doors. But ultimately, our people are more important than any process that we have. At the end of the day, if someone wants to get in early, let them in early. That's okay. Here's a great way that this conversation could happen. If someone comes up to your door and it's not quite time to open, you could simply explain to them, hey, we're still preparing inside. If you could give us just a few minutes, the doors will open at whatever time your experience would open. You know, they'll open in 3 more minutes or whatever the case is. If that person is like, but I really want to get in now, you know what? That is totally fine. Let me go ahead and open this for you. I apologize that things are maybe not 100% ready yet, but you go right ahead and find a seat. That is not a problem. We're never going to argue with someone. We're never going to put a line in the sand and say they can't come in. It's not that at all. We definitely want to cast vision to them for the why, like I just did, explaining to them the why behind what's going on. But we want to do it in a very kind, understanding tone, really just to inform them and not to create a line in the sand and not to tell them that they cannot come in, because that's not the case ever. So just to be clear, if someone wants to come in early, you go ahead and open that door and let them come in early. Now, don't prop your door open, because then that says to everyone else, come on in, we're ready. We're not ready yet. You can simply just open the door for those 1 or 2 people who are really adamant about coming in early, and then you can close it behind them, and that's completely fine. Next, how long do I stay at my door? Well, this is not changing at all, just as you guys always do, and this goes for auditorium door greeters as well as external door greeters, the ones going out in the parking lot. We're going to stay at our door until worship finishes. That way, we are there to open those doors for everyone coming in and out until worship finishes, and then our campus pastor is getting on stage at that point. The next question that leads into is, what about the end of the experience? And when Stefan says, whoever finds God finds life, open those doors, prop them open, have a great week. We're saying bye to people. And then once the auditorium clears out, we're going to give it about 5 minutes, and then we're going to shut those doors, and that's when the whole system starts over again, that they stay shut until 10 minutes before the next service. So again, at the end of the service, whoever finds God finds life, doors open, have a great week. We give it 5 minutes for everyone to clear out, and then even if there's still some people mingling in there, that's okay. we'll just go ahead and close the door, but that way experience prep can start and the doors are closed and we're ready to start that for the next service time. Okay, that was a lot of information, but you guys are so sharp. You are so awesome. I know that you've got this. And again, if you have any questions at all or just want to run this by me or your coach, please don't hesitate to do so. This, again, will start this coming weekend, and we will do this together. It's going to be so excellent, and it's going to really help create an amazing and even more excellent experience for all of our guests. I appreciate everything you do. Hope you have a great week, and I'll see you soon.